If you're not a SoundCloud rapper popping on Instagram, in the club scene on a consistent basis, or maybe an up-and-coming rapper that's trying to save some money from his advance check, this might not be the video for you. See, I thought this was only going to be a fad in the reggaeton market. I started seeing a lot of dembow artists and reggaeton artists wearing the huge chains, but it seems to be trickling over into the hip-hop scene slowly but surely, while rappers are trying to preserve as much coin as they can while still keeping that large appearance. And even recently, Busta Rhymes was pictured with this astronomically large Cuban on, which to me screams Monaco. Now, the Monaco brand and its hollow pieces is a very polarizing brand because a lot of people are like, that is just junk, that's hollow. And at the same time, other people are like, yeah, but I get 3 times the look for a fraction of the price and it's still solid gold. I think this is gonna be one of those situations that's forever gonna be a back and forth. But the big chains in lighter weights is coming back. And when I mean big chains, I mean big chains. So let's roll my motherfucking music so we can take a look at this gargantuan specimen from Bayan Jewelry.
I'm kind of a big deal.
Blessed morning, my beautiful peoples. You know who it is. This is your boy, C to the U to the B to the A. Something about these damn Monacos is interesting to me. I think over a year ago, I did a torture test on the Monaco chain, and one of the things that impressed me the most was the locking mechanism. So I reached to Bayam Jewelry, and we're trying to plan out something where I can beat the piss out of a Monaco chain, but this came across the desk, and I was like, why? And when I mean this, I mean this. We're looking at a 50 millimeter, 30-inch Monaco in 10 karat, weighing almost half a kilo. Now you're saying, damn, Coops, half a kilo doesn't sound lightweight. It's definitely not, but granted, a chain 50 millimeters and 30-inch would be well over 2 kilos, maybe even 3. Insane. Now, can you guys it's covering the entire upper portion of my face, and still I find it mysterious and tolerable. Now, in typical Monaco fashion, it has the CZ stone lock, which Bayam Jewelry does do custom work. If you want to get like some wild custom lock with labs or diamonds, they could probably pull that off for you. These guys really rock with Monaco brand heavy, but look at the size of the links. Like, just to give you comparison's sake, next to my hand, it's 50 millimeters for God's sakes of 10 karat gold. Yes, this is a hollow piece, and you can hear the sound of it, but the sound actually in these big pieces sound like the big pendants and rappers wear. Like, if you ever heard an example like Slick Rick's jewelry or shit like that, which he wears a ton of hollow also, but you'll get the idea that this is a very familiar sound. Now me, I'm a fan of the Monaco lock. Knowing that this lock has the durability that it does, and I've seen it and experimented with it firsthand, almost sounds like a Glock being cocked back. This is a very, very sturdy lock with a spring mechanism that I'll show you guys close up, is one that I'm not mad at. It's a beautifully constructed piece, and it's just, can we just acknowledge how fucking nuts this shit is? And for everybody who likes the hang straight test, you're not gonna see a more accurate hang straight test than this. I mean, if you can't see this, you need to go get your eyes checked for cataracts. It hangs pin straight. And let me tell you, half a kilo, or 446 grams or whatever it is, and I'll put a picture up, is no lightweight piece. But this is a ridiculous piece. But if you want to stash your money and have this obnoxiously large piece to show off when you're out in the scene, or really just 100% grab all attention around you, positive and negative, while still wearing a piece that's actual gold, this might be an option for you. At this piece right now, wire price is like 20 grand. This might be a ridiculous yet smart investment for some people. Now, just to give you size comparison, here we have a 16 millimeter Miami Cuban link, and here is 50 millimeters. 16 versus 50. Yeah. So as a point of reference, a 16 millimeter 30-inch might be the same weight as this particular piece would be if we were comparing solid chains to hollow chain. Let's put this ridiculous fucking thing on. Cold as shit. Let's listen to the lock though. I love this sound. This is, come on, like, really though? And I know what you're thinking. 30-inch long should be down to your belly button. The bigger the millimeter of the chain, the shorter they look based on the girth of the links. So a 30-inch in 16 millimeter is going to look drastically longer than a 50 millimeter in 30-inch, as we can tell. I feel like that dude, Big Baby Blue or whatever, that did Fed Time but is still walking around with like an actual solid 3-kilo chain or some shit. This is stupid, but in like the funnest way possible. I'm a person who can't wear anything over 300 grams around the neck because it seriously like bothers me. Like it pinches the nerves in the back of the neck, but this is actually ridiculously comfortable to wear. It seems to be something about even weight distribution with this chain that it makes it tolerable for me to wear, and I'm not even joking. Like a 400 and something gram solid Miami Cuban link would really be causing me some wild neck pain and pushing on the nerves in the back of the neck. This doesn't feel that. Maybe it's because of the holes in the chain or whatever the case may be, but this is, come on. Like this is a ridiculous steak. How does this even look? Can you even tuck? This can't be tucked in. There's no way this can be tucked in. I'm gonna rip the collar of the sweater. So of course I have to hit you with the neck profile. Taking this thing off is definitely got some good tension on this lock, I'm not gonna lie. This is why I like the Monaco clasps. They really have some strong durability. I'm most impressed by the lock, to be honest with you. It's ridiculous. Yes, it is a Monaco link. It can get damaged. This feels very sturdy, but this is a lot of weight also. So there is possibility of denting or whatever, but in a piece this big, it's more about flash, stage presence, online presence, and stashing your money in an overtly ostentatious way with fucking big presence. Like it's the size of my torso, for God's sakes. Let's look at how ridiculous the digital caliper stretch is gonna be on this thing. Just to give you perspective on the lock. 48.73 millimeters on the lock. Shout out to Bayam Jewelry for sponsoring today's video and showcasing this ridiculous piece. Again, this price of $20,000 is just right now on wire. As we know, gold prices are fluctuating like crazy, but obviously this is for a specific type of person. They have a whole variety of the Monaco lineup, not just in Cubans, but in box links, Gucci, etc., etc. They also offer custom work and solid pieces. I'll put the link in the description if you guys are interested. If you want this particular piece, you're welcome to reach out to me and I will help facilitate that deal. But I'm very curious to know what the f you're gonna do with this shit. I love y'all mother suckers from the heart, and I'll see y'all snitches next time. You know who it is, biggest in the game. Smooches.
What's fresh? Who's best? Wanna know who's gonna pass the test? Cuban.
For the fly gun holder, money folder, Motorola start tag when it's time to call back. For the rough, rugged, and raw way, this nigga Jay, it's a game, but he don't play. Hey, for all the chicks that got dead in the penthouse suite on top of my mom's crib. It's nonsense you never get in. It's nonsense that you would think that you would.